I was just about to shoot and then I heard this. Just look at this. So yeah, while I wait for that to finish, we can roll the intro. I've been in your waters. Yo, what is up guys? I am so excited today because we are getting new internet. My internet's been off for about 3 months now, and in doing this, in just trying to get things up and going with YouTube, I've been sitting in coffee shops. Yesterday I spent the whole day from 7 to 5 in a coffee shop, and I think I uploaded the one video. It was like 700 meg. So oh baby, we're getting internet today. Today we are going to be talking about Nathan Summers, aka Cable. Yes, that is the big strong buff guy with the glowing eye for who knows what reason in the new Deadpool 2 movie. So we're going to be jumping into where he came from, what exactly he did. Now we know him from the X-Men comics. That's originally where he came from. That's why I think we see him in Deadpool, because they do have this little play on with X-Men characters. So Cable was then taken by the leader of the Ascani. Now this is also weird because the leader of the Ascani was actually Rachel Summers, who's also their kid, who's also their daughter. So I don't know if they were planning on making this huge family, but in this weird twisted dimension somehow they received Cable. Now, so what happened was Rachel Summers, the leader of the Ascani, she actually took Jean and Scott Summers from this reality, from the now, from the present, and she took them into the future so that they can actually raise Cable. Now, while Cable was being raised with Scott and Jean Grey, they didn't show any of their powers to where they were living. So they were trying to grow, or they were trying to raise this boy in the future where the mutants were not allowed. So they kind of had to get him away, they had to raise him, but also to be this badass. So we see along the way, we see a twin brother of, well, not a twin brother, but a twin clone, an evil clone of Cable as well. He was called Strife. Now they've got exactly the same powers, they look exactly the same. Personally, I think Strife looks cool. He's got a bit of more badass helmet, so let's check it out. Enter. Oh yeah, that looks cool. So Cable then later on, he found the first mutant born after all the mutants was kind of ran out of the world and they were kind of chased and hunted. So he found the first mutant born after that event, the House of M. Her name was Hope Summers. Well, actually not Summers, but Cable raised her as a daughter, and that's where her surname came from, her last name came from. Her name was Hope, and he raised her. That there's one thing that we need to know, why Cable was actually sent away. So what happened was, when he was born with a sickness because of the evil clone that was Jean Grey. So Scott Summers, Cyclops, he later on then sent him away. He sent him into the future. The tribe of the leader of the Ascani actually took him and they healed him. Now this power is being held back by the same telepathic powers that Jean Grey uses. Let's go downstairs and go make some tea. So the one thing that we need to, hey dude, will you grab this? Okay, let's make some tea. Yeah, that's some good tea. So, Cable loves guns. Cable has super strength because of that awesome arm. And he's basically the new Professor Xavier. So, let me explain why I say that. So, Cable actually, after he rescues Hope and he raises her to become Hope Summers, he actually starts a group called the X-Force, which is technically the new age or the future X-Men. That's why I say that. And he's got this pretty awesome cube that causes him to be able to teleport, or not to teleport, but to travel in time.
Get me back there, now!
Vectoring for trans-time injection on previously calculated coordinates.
Which essentially you can use in battles to jump in between. So let's say for instance someone's running away from him, he can then interrupt their pathing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's get back to this. But one thing that we need to know is Cable is a badass, he loves guns, he has telepathic powers, he's just awesome. He's pretty much the new Professor Xavier. Hopefully they'll bring out new X-Men movie where he's gonna run the show. But guys, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace!